Hello and welcome back to the channel. Today we're doing a video that is pretty uncommon here on the channel because I have never done a vlog so far, but I figured with me going to all these OTS championships, all those regionals, trying to get involved in the World's race, I should take you with me on that journey, and therefore I am playing 2 OTS championships this weekend, and I will try to capture as much as possible for you. I will try to sit down in between rounds to talk into the camera, let you guys know exactly what was going on. I have already traveled to the tournament. It is still in my hometown Berlin this weekend as well, and therefore I did not have to travel that far. But we're already here. The tournament is going to start in roughly an hour from now, and I'm bringing Runic Plunder again. Honestly, I'm not super confident in it. I don't really think it's the best deck anymore by any means, or I also don't even think it's like a particularly good pick. But I've tested it now for quite a while. I want to see it in the competitive environment again. I hope it works out somehow, and let's just hope we take it down. Let's just hope we get some Worlds points on the board. And tomorrow there's going to be another OTS Championship, so this will be a double header basically, a double OTS Championship vlog. So hope you guys enjoy the content. Definitely stay tuned, there is more to come. If you enjoy the content, make sure to like and subscribe. Drop the notification bell. You know how the drill is. See you very soon for more updates. And here we are. This is where we have to get our points today. Let's hope it's all going well. We're prepared, we tested, so it's not in our hands anymore. Let's just perform the best we can do. Yeah, well, round 1 in the books. We unfortunately played versus the guy that won the OTS Championship at Land last week on Sunday. He played Dragon Link still. I lose the roll. And I have no interruptions. He sets up like an okay-ish board. He plays the trap that synchros on your opponent's turn, which is kind of neat. But I do have some answers to it, and I actually do get to out his fields pretty much entirely. But I don't really draw into any runic spells. It's like I have a draw free with runic spell, with runic fountain, and I don't draw any runics. So I'm like sitting there with no interruptions for his turn. He kind of stumbles by summoning Pisty at a time where he can't summon anything else after. But still, I just top deck into a card that I don't really need to play or that gets me playing at all. So we lose that game. Game 2, I get Belt on Fountain for free, which is also not great, but we can still somewhat recover. But then I get caught off guard by I made the token that I gave him of Yord Light, and then he summoned Saroni, and I was like, yeah, there's nothing really coming out of this. And then he summoned Chaos Angel, banishing my Fountain. I forgot that Chaos Angel just makes it a tuner when it's a light monster, so like a couple of unfortunate things happening there right after each other, but that was pretty much on me. We probably should have been able to win game 2, we didn't though, because we again just didn't really have any follow-up from there. He gets the combo off, we just lose game 2, unfortunate parrying, unfortunate turn of events, we lose round 1, let's just win all of them now. And maybe we still have a shot at topping. I don't even know whether that's possible, but we will keep on trying. Round number 2 is done. We played versus Go Second Striker. We already saw that he's on that deck in round 1, so we sent him first in game 1 and he made Shizuku pass, and from there on I just did my runic stuff and won. Game 2 was a little bit more of a grind, and my going first hand was actually quite awkward with multiple kaijus and not any access to the plunder engine, and then we also get Ash on the fountain draw, so we passed on basically nothing. But they couldn't really capitalize either, and then the Kaiju again took care of everything that he wanted to do, and I top decked the Plunder, so we were just into the game once again, and we grinded it out and actually won game 2 by decking him out. I don't know whether I have done that for a while, decking my opponent out, but that was in fact how I won it. So we are 1-1 now in the tournament. That was a swift 2-0. Looking forward to more. Let's win them all now. We play 6 rounds in total, so if I go X1, we might still sneak out a point for the Worlds qualifiers. We're praying at that point, we're praying. Yo, here we are again, quick update after round number 3. We played with Kashtira, we lost the roll. We do play through their field though in game 1, even though they had Kashtira, Big Bang, Birth, Shangri-Ira and a Rysart, but we had a Kaiju and that did pretty good job, and he had no Ash or something like that to stop our fountain, so we got into the game, we did quite well, we made our plunder stuff and it was all fun from there. Game 2 we get Eradicated, that's pretty much opposite of having fun. And then game 3 we side, and he presents me his deck, I take his cards, and he shows up then counting his side deck and realizing it's only 14 cards in his side deck, and therefore he presented me an illegal deck. That will be a game loss, and therefore we win game 3 without even having to play it out, and we are 2-1 in the tournament now. Hey, here we are again. So, round 5 actually. Wait, no, it was round 4. Was super unfortunate. We played versus Mikanko and we out-controlled him like crazy. But so we win game 1 and then game 2 we're also totally in control. But he just like rips a slumber after we brought him down to 2 cards. And it's like seconds left on the clock. He can just go battle phase. And he goes for that Mikanko dude. He like normal summons the Mikanko dude as well that can attack and then you get the damage. And I can't target it as well because it's equipped. So like I can't do anything about this guy running into the kaiju, and I just end up drawing that match, which I should probably never ever draw. But I mean, I maybe could have played it a little bit faster, but I was pretty fast, I want to say, overall. So that already brought us down to 2-1-1, which is awful. And then just this round we played the Runic Mirror, but he was on Runic Lifetime Sprite. I win the roll actually, but I lose game 1 pretty quickly after not having much and getting even lead and all that kind of stuff. Game 2, I have a really good opening, and he can't really do anything about it and scoops quite quickly. And then game 3, he starts off with starter, and we play back and forth with Bestial Axes, which is actually amazing versus that deck. And he doesn't really get into his extra deck engine anymore, so I can actually just really take control of the game. And ultimately it's called timeout, but I think I would have pretty easily won that game as well, because I just had more access. The plunder engine is in general a little bit more recursive, so just have more access to engine in general. I was paired up this round, so maybe with a little bit of copium we can just sneak into 4th place, sneak into top 4. We'll play last round anyways, we just need more practice with the deck, so see you after round 6, which will be the last round of the tournament. Here we are, end of the day, end of the tournament, round number 6, we played versus Kashtira. We lost the die roll once more. I feel like we lost the die roll like every single time today. Maybe once or twice we won it, I don't know. But we actually still win game 1 going second. I feel like going second in the Kashtira deck is actually quite fine because you have kaijus and so on, so that works out quite well. And then from there on I do decide to put more kaijus in and also kaiju slumbers and so on from our side deck, so it's nice. Game 2 I still lose though because he has judgment and summon limit, so the post side deck cards are just a little bit too rough for me to go through. And then game 3 I have like a really good setup. He imperms the Hugin, but we just go for another Hugin, still search out Fountain, and we draw into Tip as well, and we have like all the control in the world. Versus Kashtira it's just so nice because you can just give them a token and they just can't really do anything about it. So we win that game as well, finishing 4-1-1. At a regular regional that would have been a top because we finished in 7th place, but this is an OTS championship, so no points for us. Very close to the top 4, but no points, which is really unfortunate. I want those points finally, but it's not going to be done here because it's going to be a double header this weekend. Tomorrow is another OTS championship and I'm going to play again, and I'm finally going to collect the first points. I'm promising you that. At the end of the video you will see me with a smiley face and I will have collected some points, so see you for that very soon. Looking forward to it. Vlog not done yet. Job not done yet either. Yo, new day it is, new outfit. Hopefully the cap today will bring us some luck. Hopefully it will be our lucky charm for the day. We are in Eberswalde today, which is close to Berlin, but it was still like a smallish train ride. We took like 1.5 hours, which is totally fine for an OTS championship, I feel like. And yeah, let's hope we can do better than yesterday, because yesterday we missed out on top 4, we missed out on world's points, so we got to make up for that today. I have no idea how many players it's going to be. I've never been to this store ever, and we got to find out. I will update you once I know how many players, how many rounds. We're playing the same deck than yesterday, and I hopefully can deliver. Hey ho, so we managed to make our way to the location now, and it's actually quite interesting. It's a garage, but inside it's quite nice. I think it's, I had worse locations than that, but it's in fact a garage. Here in Eberswalde, it's like roughly 20 players, so a really small OTS championship, so let's hope we can at least in that small of an environment get our first world's points. Top 4 it still is, so going X1 pretty much secures the back, so let's just win 4 out of 5 at least. Better even go 5-0 and we will have it, and hopefully I can report you some winners today. Quick update after round number 2. We played versus one of the very few Lifetime Runic Sprite decks in the room. We do lose the roll, which is unfortunate, and he just full combos with normal summon, Runic Tip and all that kind of stuff. So I think I should have just probably scooped earlier because I tried to get into the game and that wasn't really worth it, I felt like. But that's how it is. We lose game 1. Game 2, I have an insane start as well. I draw like 10 cards in my opening turn. That's what Runic Plunder does, and it's quite fun. and he just sees no way into it, and he scoops in the first turn that he has, so we at least have a quick game 2. And then game 3, we start with like 50 minutes left on the clock or something, and he has like an awkward combo. It's not that great as it was in game 1. And also he doesn't resolve starter because he feels like he's close to time, so I think that's reasonable. He still has starter set though. And I have a bunch of plunders, but I have the good old Kaiju Slumber plus the Flashing Fire to get rid of the carrot before. And so I wipe the entire field. I have Druids to follow it up to get rid of the monster he summons out with IP. And I take total control of the game. I think I'm winning this 100% of the time, but time gets called on his turn in main phase 1. We just end the phase, it's a draw. What can you do? So I think we still have a decent shot at making it, because X01 should probably be at least second place or something, maybe even first. So we'll keep on trying. Hopefully at least some world's points. Let's keep the streak, or let's start a streak final here and some world's points. There we are again, and sadly I didn't get to update a whole lot throughout the day, and at this particular moment we're already done with round number 5 and therefore also the tournament. In round number 2 I updated you about drawing versus Runic Labyrinth Sprite. Then round number 3 we got to play versus Branded for the second time of the day, and I lose the roll but still managed to win 2-0. Rivalry in the main deck put in some work versus Branded, and yeah, game number 2 he sends me first for some reason. I didn't really get that. I just go for my yard combo, make myself safe from evenly matched and lightning storm and so on, and I just outgrind him. I think at some point I even get to deck him out. That was kind of neat. And then round number 4 I get paired up against the last guy that is still undefeated, and therefore 3-0, and he plays Runic Labyrinth Sprite, and he also was someone I already played yesterday at the tournament. He's also from Berlin, and I win the roll, and I have a pretty decent setup. I have like a token for him with the yard combo. I have rivalry. I'm chilling for real, like I'm doing great, and I'm just then grinding. He double evenlies me at some point after I miss game. I should have just gone for more dimension. That would have been way better. And then I kind of throw game number 1 because I mis-sequenced my runic spells, and I could have decked him out. Game 1 was forever, and I could have actually decked him out. Didn't do it though, so we dropped the game 1, and then in game number 2 we only have like not that much left. I get to resolve Moonin for 1,000 life points. I have Ash for his gigantic, so he doesn't get to the red resonator. So we draw again, and after that, after we drew in this one, we play again versus Brendan in round number 5. We 2-0 though after winning the dice roll, so that was nice. We finished 3-0-2, technically undefeated, but still with 2 draws, we managed to get 3rd place. And therefore, finally, our first 2 World Championship qualifier points. We're on the board, everyone. The grind will start from here. I'm pretty happy about it. I did not win, but I at least got some world's points. So the message, the mission is somewhat accomplished. And yeah, that will be it for the vlog for today. I hope you enjoyed this content. If you do so, definitely make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and maybe leave a comment what you particularly enjoyed or what you think about Plunder Runing. I will record a profile with the deck because it's something not super ordinary, so you will also find that on the channel very soon. See you very soon. Lampi signing out.